since that's fresh.
Yeah. So, all right, this is episode 6 of Delayed Takes. I'm your host Saint. We got Dox Brendo, Warwolf, and that boy Che Money. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. You might want to change your name, clear.
You got the government on.
Oh shoot!
FBI.
Oh, Jalen Brown. Oh, you just got paid.
That's crazy.
You a Celtic, ain't you?
Dog. Yeah, I gotta
Definitely
stop.
got your jersey. Just
My
ordered it just
supervisor
now.
be doing that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Be like, how you get all the way here from Boston so fast? Like, come on, bro.
That boy Raylan be horsing you.
Yeah.
But shit. I mean, let's just get into the Secret Invasion because you were already talking about it, Warwolf.
Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 13% for its entirety.
Ooh.
It's sitting at the last picture I saw said about 8 reviews.
Damn.
I have not.
Yes, it seemed like every episode was roughly
you know what that sound like to
within
me,
the
right?
50s.
Hey, Saint, you know what that sound like to me, right?
Uh-oh.
Ooh, that's fake. That's fake. Please say good to see
you. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie, they right on that one though. It was pretty bad. It wasn't worth it. Even what we was like episode 3, and I said I don't recommend watching this show each week. And
oh yeah, you dead ass somebody, man. I don't know, man. This is not one of the ones.
It's not, and the ending was this. Man, like I watched it, but it was just like one of those things where it make it like we'll talk full on spoilers. I'll put it on the screen for people who actually care about the show. But just fast forward after this part. I'll put timestamps for all the YouTube and listeners and whatnot. But the finale was trash, but it was watchable trash because it was one of those fights.
Watchable trash.
Because here's the thing, like it was a CGI fight, but it's like one, you got Emilia Clarke, so I'm always here for that. Number 2, they were literally shape shifting in different powers, because they have all the Avengers powers and whatnot. And you know, Gaia, Emilia Clarke's character, she got a Captain Marvel.
This sounds like it sounds like that. No, hold on. It sounds like a Mazo from DC.
Everybody said that, bro. People.
Yeah, Amazo and another guy, because Amazo was Lex Luthor's like prime like superhero, right? I'm talking about like the animated series.
Yeah,
where he like literally kicked everybody's ass, and it was John Jones that pretty much talked him out of like literally destroying the Justice League. That's Amazo, right?
No. Amazo is a robot. It's an android.
Okay.
Yeah. It's an android that can mimic everybody's powers.
Did I see him from Young Justice, or am I tripping?
He's appearing in Young Justice. He wasn't as powerful. I'm pretty sure he's been in the Justice League too, because literally the power of everybody.
I'm thinking of something now. Okay, what's that fucking guy that was in like the what's it called? The Justice League TV show. Either it was Justice League or the other one.
What you talking about, Brainiac?
No,
not Brainiac. No.
This guy literally he could look at the superheroes and take their powers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. You know how long ago that's been?
Damn. I literally saw that clip, but he reminds me of that guy. And
was it Justice League or was it Superman animated series?
Oh yeah, it had to be Justice League because John Jones was there, Wonder Woman was there, Flash was there. It had to have been a Justice League episode.
We're gonna have to figure that out. But anyway, continue.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of. That one DC guy that literally can take all of the superheroes' powers and use it against them. And what, this budget was like over $200 million, and you get like a wacky looking CGI fight.
I'm gonna assume. I'm going to assume.
Have been.
I'm gonna assume they gave $100 million to Samuel L. Jackson for this. That's all I can say.
Here's the thing, though. Like, I really feel like they should have just named the show Nick Fury instead of just calling it Secret Invasions, because this should have been a movie, and you put
Yeah,
it
they
in a TV
definitely shot
show.
themselves in the foot.
Yeah, like it lowers the scale of it, and there was really no risk because you already knew that. You know Marvel's formula. Like they're gonna have this villain, build him up, and then kill him by the end of the movie or show. So it was very predictable, and the payoff was not it. And especially we find out, like, the biggest thing about this, we found out that Rhodey is basically been a scroll since, I have to say, Civil War. So the Civil War. It has to be, because when they found
Yeah,
him,
definitely.
he was still in the hospital gown. So it has to
Okay.
be Civil War. Unless it's just a plot hole. I don't know. We won't find out when Armor Wars comes out. If that even comes out.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. MCU is cooked.
Absolutely. Shoot, it ain't been the same since like Infinity. Well, I feel like there's some hit and misses with Phase 4, but like it ain't been the same. I'm only
Yeah.
excited for a few projects. I feel like it's
They're going around characters that are like recently created within like Marvel's history, probably within the past like a decade or two. And they're choosing these characters that really don't have a big following, like money sales. Like if you're looking at Miss Marvel or what other characters that are just like they're not A tier but they're B tier, and they're trying to like bring those characters together, and they're not really well known.
Oh, you talking about
Like
Shang-Chi?
no, Shang-Chi's
And she did good though.
No, he did
Shang-Chi
good.
did pretty
He did
good.
good.
I actually like
That's also,
that
no, I
character.
like Shang-Chi, but I'm saying
Well, I'm talking about like Ironheart, Ms. Marvel,
yeah, but I mean like,
Kate
but they're not
Bishop.
putting they ain't put Ms. Ironheart in like the forefront. Like she's a part of the movie, but it ain't like it's her movie. You know what I'm saying?
She'll get her own movie eventually.
If
Well,
she
she's
will.
getting a show. Sadly.
I ain't
She's
gonna
get
lie,
what?
that's gonna be crazy seeing that type of shit with that budget. That's gonna be
Well, Bob Iger said, this budget might be screwed.
well. Oh, so her suit gonna look worse than it did Wakanda Forever. Oh, that's gonna be.
Yeah, that suit did look terrible, bro. Like it didn't look right.
Why did
Fake
her?
ass
Why did her?
Bumblebee.
No. Why her suit had braid imprints, bruh?
It had what?
If you don't remember, look at her suit. The top of her helmet got braid imprints, bruh.
I didn't even peep that. I had to
It
rewatch
did,
it.
bro. It did. Like,
Dude,
oh man, y'all could have did the Mortal Kombat that had the braids coming out the suit. Would have been fine with that.
they
That was
should
kinda
have
hard.
never brought that character in. Because like they didn't even like create like a series of this character like they did with Iron Man. This is how he made his first suit. This is how he made his prototype suit. This is how he made, his final suit. This woman gets her suit within a few fucking minutes. It's like, well, there goes that, story development, which could have been actually interesting to see how this mechanic was inspired, obviously by Iron Man, but I don't think it even was like Iron Man inspired. It was just this woman that knew how to put shit together from a junkyard, and she gets like this accelerated path because she's with the Wakandans. Like that is a boring story like plot to me. Like there's not even like a struggle. Like this is her prototype and stuff. He just gets this easy easy access, and you see the finished product, and you're like, what is this? Fucking Power Rangers?
Yeah.
I just think they introduced her too early and kind of like rushed her a little bit.
Yeah,
Like it was cool seeing her,
made
but they
little
should have built
series
her
of
up.
her.
Yeah, they should have did the series first.
Yeah.
It's the money grab.
Yeah, but I mean, it still worked out for the movie for Black Panther.
Yeah. No, I enjoyed the Wakanda Forever. I ain't gonna lie.
But shit, enough of that secret mid.
Mm-hmm.
I don't recommend watching it. Just skip past that. It's not even worthy of a go to Ant-Man 3 and skip to the end credits. Like this, no. I don't even know there was an end credits, matter of fact. I clicked off of it.
That tells you all you need to know.
Oh man. Um, but first, let's recap from the last episode. So I went and rewatched The Dark Knight since it was the anniversary, and you were definitely right, bruh. The broker was right there on top of the cast.
I was trying to tell you. I told your ass he lit a whole fire and nobody's paying attention.
Man,
I
that
was like, he just chilling on top and just like tied up, and then that just happens, and then like nobody's thinking like, what happened to that guy?
Oh, the guy being burned.
yeah, because he was sitting at the top of the cast, so it was just like, bruh.
A mountain of cash. So I kind of understand why you forget he's there, because the money is standing tall like Shaq. You know what I'm saying? But like, damn. He was on that shit like King Kong was on the Empire State Building, you know?
Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, you were right. Well, I see what you mean.
Yeah, it was the Mazo,
yeah, it was.
It's the Mazo of Justice League.
In the goat suit. Yeah, that's crazy. But also we wanted to talk about Dead Man's Chest, you know what I mean? Like what did you think, man? Did you watch both movies? Did you just watch that one?
Yeah, I watched you talking about the one after The World's End?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I ended up watching it the other day when we failed to record. I think Dead Man's Chest, I feel like it has some good, but like I feel like, man, that shit dragged a bit, man.
What?
Like I liked it, but like, dude, like I had to stop. I had like an hour or something left. I just stopped, waited a day, went back to it. You know, it's like I feel like there's some parts where you can cut out and you can make it fun. You know what I'm saying?
Well, nah, you gotta break it down. You gotta break it down.
All right, so check it, right? Check it right. The beginning of the movie, right? We have to hear multiple times, I must get the compass or I can free Elizabeth. You hear that from different people each time. You hear I'm doing it. You hear multiple things at the same time where honestly, like think about where we can actually start the movie. I feel like because I was watching something else too, and I was seeing them talk about it too. It's like we get a good Jack Sparrow intro to the movie, right? Per usual. But like imagine if we start off the movie when Turner gets to Will gets to the island and that motherfucker Jack Sparrow's just on the throne covered in paint and like, bro, what the fuck just happened? How did we get here? And then everybody's just gonna say the same thing anyway from that point. So you can be like, boom. Hey, I need your compass. I got free Elizabeth. You do the same thing you did in the intro to right there.
But he had to get the compass though, or at least a map to the compass.
Yeah, but shoot, that's another thing. How many times they bring up the goddamn key and the map?
I mean, it's the key to the Dead Man's Chest.
You know what I'm saying? You could do that. You could just, there's any other way you could do that because that wasn't even that impressive to get the map.
Nah, I'll keep
I'd much rather see him get the map. How the fuck he get the map?
I keep those scenes. Him popping out of the
him popping off the coffin, cool.
Coffin like shit, that.
You might as well show me how he got. You might as well show me how he got the map too.
Nah, that's just.
But to continue on, I think the CGI in that movie still holds up to this day, bro. Davy Jones,
the practical effects.
Davy Jones is fucking tough. He's the best one. He looks the best out of all his lackeys. But like even his lackeys look kind of nice. You know what I'm saying? The right hand man, the hammerhead Sark, that's my nigga for real, bro. Davy Jones himself. Come on, bro. Fucking dumb tough.
Because it wasn't just CGI. I was practical.
Man, that and then the Bill Nye who played him, man, in his fucking Duffy. I think it still has some fun parts to it, so I do enjoy it. But it's like, sheesh, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's some parts where it dragged and it felt compared to the first movie, it felt like a bit. If the first movie felt like a fun time the whole way, like I don't even know if the first movie is 2 hours too, but it don't feel like
the first one drags though.
I don't feel like the first one drags at all. I feel like it keeps up speed the whole time. Like I'm like, all right, I'm getting down with this. I get, you know, I get jiggy to this. You know what I'm saying? And then I get to this one. It's like I feel there's some parts where I liked it, and there's some parts where it's like, man, let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? But I still overall enjoyed it. I think I kind of like the climax part of it. I don't know if I like it more because I feel like the climax to Dead Man's Chest was really fire, but like it was still very enjoyable. Now, at World's End, my nigga.
Wait. Before you get in there, I gotta
Okay,
ask you about the scene
which
because
one?
this one's my probably my favorite scene. It's between the island scene and Jack running and having a bunch of fruit fall on the fucking
Oh, that shit was hilarious. Oh yeah, see, look, that's what I'm saying. That it still had a lot of fun stuff like that wheel fight scene. Oh man,
amazing,
amazing. That's top tier.
amazing.
That's top tier. That whole everything about that was clean. You know what I'm saying? Everything about that was
That
spectacular.
scene is why I say it's arguably the best one in the series, but also the scene where Will and his dad, you know, Bootstrap and Davy Jones are playing basically roulette, basically, you know, and
Uh,
I
that I
still
think
don't
that's it.
understand that game to this day.
You don't want to get caught bluffing, basically. Like you, oh, what's the? Because I'm not a gambler, but it's another game that's pretty similar to it.
I can't tell.
It's
Basically
kind of
like
like poker a
bull.
little bit.
No, it's
Not,
like a simple game is like bullshit.
yeah, a
That's what
little
it
bit.
is. It's
Okay.
bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like you
Yeah.
you need a certain amount, but like you can't let nobody know you don't have it, or like because you know the deck of cards, you're basically shuffling some cards every time somebody leaves. So there's something that you don't have. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's been a minute since I played some bullshit. I need to run that back. But anyway, I think that's a cool scene. But it's like, damn, I feel like Bootstrap really fucked himself over for nothing.
Well, Bootstrap was already like losing his mind, and on top of
He
that,
wasn't.
he didn't
He
want
was.
his.
Part of the ship,
He wasn't.
part
No,
of
he
the
wasn't.
crew.
No. That's later. That's later. He wasn't losing his mind yet.
No, once you're no, I'm saying not the war ends part of it. I'm talking about like when you're on a ship, basically enslaved for eternity. You kind of like lose it a little bit.
No. Remember, he wasn't at eternity yet.
No, what I'm saying, what the curse is, you're stuck to that ship. You can't leave. Like you're
Yeah,
bounded
but it's
to
not
that ship for
eternity.
life.
You have a certain amount of years that you're gonna have servitude. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't eternity till he took
Well,
on Will's bet, and then it became eternity. And because of what he did, you see later on, it got more drastic. The effects became more drastic because he wasn't more willing. It was a
no, I'm not talking about the bond of the ship. It's like you're talking about the what he lost in the bed and he became old buddy because it was another guy that was in that role before him. But
yeah, but that
I'm
nigga was even
talking
worse.
about the overall curse of the ship itself. It's just like the Black Pearl. Like you kind of in the first one, how they were bound to that ship too. They couldn't do nothing about that. But I mean, when you've been on that ship for that long, you haven't seen your kid or anything like that. Did you see him out of nowhere? You want him to be away from that ship as possible. And he was trying to help him out, to get the fucking key itself. But man, that shit, bro, is definitely top five Disney movie for me.
Oh,
I can.
that's a top five.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of Disney movies that we can
Live
bring
action,
up.
I should say, rather.
Shoot, we hit. I've been excluding some of the top tier Disney Channel movies, so I'm not even trying to get to that, man. That's gonna be
Oh,
after.
those don't count. I'm not talking about the Disney
Disney,
channels. I'm talking
please
about
No,
take
hey, no.
five.
There's some original movies that are tough. Don't even do this. Don't even
no.
do this.
I know that some of
I'm
them
t-
are tough. Like, no, I'm
yeah,
not counting that.
but I
That's
don't
the
know.
Disney guys in
But
itself.
anyway, I feel like the fun parts, like in the top tier parts, are very great. So that's why I'm conflicted about how much I like it more than the first movie. But I feel like there's some parts where it's like, man,
I understand it
fuck.
though because people love the first one, so it
Yeah,
I think
makes
it's a
sense.
very solid watch.
it's a classic.
But World's
Now
End,
let me get to a World's End,
Oh, that's
bro.
my favorite.
Okay, I
intro.
just want to know what the fuck
Uh-oh.
because it's a very weird movie
Calypso?
in the
Is that
franchise.
what you're saying? What the fuck for?
Not even that. Let's start with the intro, right?
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's hold on. I just want to know why the drastic tone shift in the whole movie. Like what happened? Like it's
that nigga trying to take over the world.
It's a very good scene, right? Very good scene. But like it's a tone shift from like the previous movies. Like these have been very happy-go-lucky, adventurous, and then
very
it just
colorful
get
too.
Ain't no
very-
happy.
The second movie
No,
was
no.
very
Sparrow
colorful.
dead?
This
Very
the
colorful.
third movie
is.
went more grayscale.
gray, it's dark, it's
Mhm.
grimy. It's like
Yeah, they got serious.
everybody trying to be serious. It's like that's not the franchise we've been having. Even if it's a serious thing going on, there's always I feel like
You think
almost-
everybody gonna be happy and Jack Sparrow's dead?
it's not about being happy. It's not about being happy, but like it lost a lot of the touch that like made the other movies very enjoyable. I feel like the opening scene is fucking crazy, bro. Like
Amazing.
the way they just like, yeah, we're just killing everybody that's ever helped the pirate. And then they got the kid out. I'm like, yo, are we being serious? We killing kids? Like that's like even horror movies barely do that, bro. It's not the edgy thing to do, but it's like that's like one of the rules. Low key, you don't be killing kids. And boy, they got that nigga a booster seat. So I'm like, oh shit.
Wait, to stop you right there too, though. You gotta think about when the Black Pearl came out. That was a very, very, very dark movie for a Disney live action movie.
I mean,
at the time,
but like,
so
when you really, but I don't know, because even if you want to call that a dark film, and there's some like moments where like, oh my god, it's still very fun. Like in spirit, it's still very fun because you got these like think about the first movie. You still got the goofy nigga with the eyeball popping out every time. You know what I'm saying? He fighting the monkey against the goddamn eyeball. But it's supposed to be serious because they dead and it's supposed to be scary shit. But at the same time, that shit hilarious. It just looked very cool and menacing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like enjoying a good heel. You know what I'm saying? Like even though you're supposed to hate the nigga, you like it. You know what I'm saying? With this one, it's like, damn, bro, I feel dirty. Like, what happened? Like, everybody is different. Even Elizabeth is different. You know what I'm saying? She used to be the one that'd be like, you know, kind of outsmart folks, and then she got a little bit of sword skill. Next thing you know, she supposed to be Billy Badass. Like that scene, she dropping all the guns. It's like, bro, you ain't never been about the pistol talk, bro. What's going on here? What are we doing?
I forgot about that scene.
She did not lose her man. She did not lose her man.
She killed him.
She didn't lose her man. She did not lose her man.
She kissed that nigga and said, "Nah, you gotta go."
That was a trick. He said he could. She remember that's a callback. He said seduce her. He said seduce me. She did that. Then she got him clapped. It was purposeful. Now her dumb ass. That's another thing I didn't like about the movie. You telling me you couldn't tell Will? Hey man, I was pissed off, so I got that nigga clapped, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had to do it. Feel bad about it, but I did it. You know what I'm saying? Now Will, we're thinking like you want nasty ass Jack Sparrow. That nigga stink. He got swaggered in the mug, but nope, man. Ugh. I ain't gonna lie, man. Jack Sparrow ain't never took a bath in about what 20 years. Like, no, man, nobody trying to get with Jack Sparrow.
Yeah,
but then, I think, oh yeah, I like the surprise at the end of at Dead Man's Chest that Barbosa is back. It's like, yo, we saw you get killed. You know
What's become of my crew?
And then he comes back. And I feel like he's one of the ones where he's like, he's still him. It's like he left that like the middle movie didn't really happen for him, and he came back and he's like, yeah, I'm still me. You know what I'm saying? He still got that braggadocio still, and then his interaction with Jack hilarious. Like that compass scene, and Jack Sparrow feels small. But the Calypso stuff, you know, it makes sense. But like I feel like kind of some of it is poorly executed in my opinion. I feel like the way she was talking in Dead Man's Chest really shows you that, you know, she was the one letting Davy Jones get his shit wet. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean by
She's getting the tentacle.
that?
But then that scene where she in the cell and they had that conversation, I was like, oh yeah, no, this is tough right here. This is tough right here. You know what I'm saying? They really do love each other, man. But what else did I like? Let me hold on. I'm skipping some scenes. What else did I like? Honestly, I feel like the locker was kind of weak. I feel like it should have been way.
You want it darker?
Yeah, it should have been really something going on. You telling me his only prison is in his mind, where he's stuck on some stand on his boat, and it's just him serving himself, but it's not really him serving himself. He's just yelling off the top of his head to himself.
Johnny Depp kind of killed it though, man. I'm not gonna lie.
He did, but it's like, like you think about something like deep, dark, treacherous. You know what I'm saying? Davy Jones' locker.
Like really a God of War 3, or no, I mean God of War 1 or God of War 2.
You know what I'm saying? Like something, where you really feel like this nigga in hell or something, or purgatory. He really in the waiting room of his mind. That's it.
Pretty much.
So that's why it was kind of, you know what I'm saying? But them getting there, them getting out of
getting out of there. The boat.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. I enjoyed that.
What did you think about like Singapore in itself, like the visuals?
It was cool. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. I like the fight scene. I like that fight scene. But it was a fun fight scene, but it wasn't like a Pirates fun fight scene. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it lacked some of the antics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm not expecting every fight scene like the wheel, but like even Will Turner and Jack Sparrow's first fight in the Curse of the Black Pearl was more like interesting than that fight. It felt like it felt like a regular fight scene in a sense. You know what I'm saying? There's some explosions, a little bit of sword play, and then in the middle of the fight you hear some secrecy going on. So it's like, it's all right.
Crazy because now you got me thinking about when I was a kid watching it in theaters. I watched all 3 of them in theaters. I remember World Sin like vividly. That shit, bro. That theater was packed out.
Yeah, because it was a franchise, so of course it would be. But I'm coming from a perspective from a very fresh mindset, and you got a mix of nostalgia mixed with fresh, depending on the last time you've seen it. But
maybe
But I think it's all right, And then like I feel like there's parts where it's like, you're doing his thing. I think there was a couple. I like the explosion from the cart. That was kind of fun. And then fucking Calypso over there just like popping up like a Jack in the Box every now and then, like pops back down. But
what about the pirate gods? How did you feel about that scene?
The pirate gods. Oh, you talking about the pirate lords?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on. Before we get to that, when the niggas from Singapore betrayed them, or they caught up to them, and then Jack is like, "Did nobody miss me? Like, did nobody miss me? Just want me to come back? Just come back, bruh." You know what's crazy about that scene? Besides Will, who did it reluctantly in Dead Man's Chest, and Elizabeth, that was like, felt kind of guilty about getting them clapped. Everybody else wholeheartedly wanted to go get that nigga back, like missed him, like, oh my god, yeah, let's go get our dog back, right? They get to that scene, his right hand man looking at him like, eh. Then we got the little dude raise his hand first, the monkey raised his hand. It's like, your right hand man acting like he didn't care. Like, he was the first one to say, let's go get Jack back. Like, come on, man. Stop playing with it. And then the scene where the dude from Singapore think Elizabeth is Calypso, it's like, now what in the world made you think that? You telling me you don't know? You supposed to be the pirate lord. Of course you're supposed to know who Calypso is. Come on. You tell me nobody got an APB on Calypso? Nobody knows what Calypso
about it. Not everybody knew that she was Calypso. That's crazy.
No, somebody got it knew.
So I'm trying to think.
You tell me something this important. You have the goddess of the sea locked in human form. And you tell me no, you ain't never kept tabs on her? It's just one person that knows where she at? It's just Jack and them coming through every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. And it's been like how many years? Like what, over 300? Something like that, right? Since the first time they locked her up. Which is another thing thinking crazy about how long Davy Jones has been Tentacle Man. But anyway, so now let's get to the Pirate Lord scene. I think each Pirate Lord kind of looks interesting. They have their own little flavor. They had to help out the black community by giving us some niggas up there. You know what I'm saying? Salute. And then they had his brother. That's his brother, right? Brother or dad? Who's that?
No, that was his dad.
That's supposed to be his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then he held his mom.
Yeah.
He's like, how's mom?
The shrunken head. Yeah.
Yeah. And then that motherfucker looked like Captain Hook and shit. But I feel like he probably has the best part in that scene besides no, he probably do have the best part in that scene because when two parts, because when he gets up to go about the codex and shit, everybody's like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. And then when he says to Jack, when he says it's not about if you can live forever, it's about if you can live forever with yourself. I was like, that's tough. Could you be a really treacherous bastard and live with yourself forever?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's tough. But like the whole scene, you know, everybody mad. Elizabeth is a pirate lord now. She a captain. Next thing you know, she pirate king. And niggas like, yo, what the hell? And then, okay, Saint, I gotta ask you a question, bruh.
Uh-oh.
Do you really believe, like, did that speech she give you, that she gave, did that move you at all? Did that inspire you for real?
I'm gonna keep it a buck. As a kid, maybe, but rewatching as an adult, because I've watched this mug so many times. No.
You see what I'm saying? That shit not tough. That shit fake as hell. First off, everybody's been hating on you from the jump. The only people that really fuck with you come off the Black Pearl. Your Asian crew don't fuck with you. Besides the fact that you went down with them, wasn't gonna let them get killed. You know what I'm saying? Other than that,
who was it legitimately either? Like she didn't work to be. She's not even like a pirate in anybody's eyes. So it was like, what the hell, pirate lord? Like no.
Yeah. Also, look, here's another thing. Here's another thing why I have a small issue with the tone shift. Because like there's some parts that we missed out on comedy gold. Like remember when they go to that little peninsula and the three people meet up and then they trade in Jack for Will and all that, right?
Oh yeah.
Remember, Davy Jones is on the far right or left, right? And he's in a goddamn bucket because he can't stand on land, right? We missed out on the funniest gag. Cause how the fuck he get in the bucket? How the bucket get on land, bro? Like did they hold him up? Did he like have to hop in the bucket? Like I feel like you see what I'm saying? This is some tone that they're missing because they want to be so serious. That was right there would have been comedy. Oh my god! Oh, come on. Do you see the vision? You see what we're missing out on, man? A nugget of gold. We missed out on a nugget of gold. But then, you know, we get to the Calypso freedom scene. And, you know, why the nigga with the lone eyeball, the one that know how to release her? Why he whispering sexually in that black woman's ear? That's why.
Hey, man.
And why was she feeling it? That's what I want to know. You know what I'm saying? She was like, roar. Like, yo, what is going on here? Are you being dead serious? Ain't nobody know how to talk sweet. It's just this ugly motherfucker right here, this dirty, grimy, one-eyed bastard. Are you serious? No.
Hey, man, he just knew.
Man, that's ridiculous.
Like, you're not saying it right.
It's the quirky guy.
And how the fuck would you know? You know what I'm saying? His one good eye ain't seen no Cuddy, bro. How he know how to sweet talk? But
I gotta have to finish getting me up.
I think okay. Let's get to the next scene, and then we get towards after they free her and she do the speech. You know they amped up all the pirates, all the fleet is amped up. You know what I'm saying? And what do we get? What happens?
Fucking 1-on-1.
You know what I'm saying? They act like Vince McMahon.
Yeah, that was
They act like Vince
racist.
McMahon and Donald Trump. They said they Titans. You know what I'm saying? At WrestleMania, like, bro, it's supposed to be a whole. It's supposed to be a war. It's supposed to be a war. It's a boxing match. Like, at least at bare minimum, at least have the other folks squabbling on the side or something.
Oh my God, we forgot one
It's
thing about the last.
WCW World War III event with the 3 rings.
You know what I'm saying? But what?
We,
What we
we
forget?
forgot the biggest thing about the last movie.
What?
The Kraken.
Of the
I
Kraken?
think the Kraken's 10 times better than Calypso's like true form.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. I think, but I don't know. I feel like they showed off the Kraken a little bit too much. I feel like the scene where it destroys the ship wheels on, it's kind of a pointless scene because think about it. He left the Flying Dutchman.
Oh,
Hold on, my fault. But there we go.
Well,
So
Elizabeth was on
listen,
that
so he
ship
left the
first.
Flying Dutchman, right? He left the Flying Dutchman.
Yeah.
Got on the spare ship, that spare ship where Elizabeth was already on.
Yeah.
That shit gets destroyed by the Kraken. Cool scene. And now he's back on the Flying Dutchman. Then the next time we see him, he says it's some goddamn sea turtles. I'd much rather see him travel with some sea turtles to meet up with Jack. You see what I'm saying? That's a scene we missed out on. And then there's a callback to some damn sea turtles with that damn dog at World's End. Like, bro, we're missing out on the good shit. You tell me you can't give me no CGI sea turtles giving him a lift? Like, come on.
Well, what's great about that scene, though, it makes it have a reason, is that Elizabeth doing the fake spirit, the vengeful bride, so to speak. They were saying,
Tortuga.
curse.
Yeah, they curse. But,
and it leads up to, the Kraken coming over there and destroying their whole shebang.
But she ain't even the curse. She wasn't the cursed one. It's that motherfucker Will. So it's like,
yeah, I know, but it just shows that that actually led to
you know what I'm saying. But like it don't like the scene moved me, but like we're back to square one in a sense. So like you know what I'm saying. But that's just a tiny gripe I have with that movie. But like the first scene with the Kraken destroys that shit completely. Boom, cool, great. If we just saw that. And then the next time we see it on the full scale attacking the Black Pearl. You see the difference? If we don't get none of the like actual like power, like see it right from that middle scene, and then we see that, it's like, oh shit, they in trouble. Like we thought it was already bad before. Like it just sucked up the ship into the water last time. That one right here is fucking them up. They are scrapping with this mud, bro.
But I felt it was more of a threat to compared to Calypso, like 10 times more of it. And I like the visuals.
Yeah, as a threat, yeah, but like
that was it, bro. Turned into some crabs. I'm like, what is this?
Called back to her coloring the crab earlier when it was brought back Jack. So
I was like, this is trash. And also, what's funny, she played what's her name in Let There Be Carnage. What's the mutant called, bro?
Oh, she did. I ain't even watched that joint. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it was trash, but I watched it just because of the No Way Home Easter egg, and Woody Harrelson is goated. I was like, I gotta watch this one just because of him. Like that was a perfect cast.
Shriek.
Yeah, she played Shriek, and I knew right after Rick. I was like, she looked familiar. Her accent sounded familiar. I'm like, oh shit, that's Calypso, bro.
You know, even she changed. Bro, see, like almost every character changed in the movie now that you're talking about Calypso. Because remember, she had a little fun, dark humor, lusty ass, in Dead Man.
That Caribbean accent, bro.
She flirting and shit. Next thing you know, he's fucking up everything. He's supposed to be the guide of the souls. It's like, damn, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, she was in fucking James Bond. Oh my god. How did I not see this?
But yeah, so like, but to get to like the final fight, the fight with Jack on top of the on the mast with Davy Jones, gas. But no, hold on. Let me start again. This whole fight scene is what the movie's been missing the whole time. That was the spirit of the first two Pirates of the Caribbean movie at the last bit, because it's fun. There's a whole bunch of goofy like fight scene parts, like when Jack is on the rope swinging through the air and the Davy Jones crews after him, and he like just swoops down a little bit, and then they swung and knock each other out. Like, come on, that's what we needed. That's what we needed most of the movie, man. Like, come on. Then they want to get wedded during the whole war, having Barbarossa do the whole line. Like, come on, are you serious? Like, it's goofy. Did I particularly like that? No, but that's the essence that I've been missing in the film, bro.
And how Jack got over there to the ship too.
Come on now, bro.
And then I like
another. Jack is the only one that's still Jack in the whole movie. Like, he's the only one that's the same, and I really do appreciate that. This is really his franchise, because he's the only one that did not switch up like that. How he got to the Black Pearl when he's on the fleet ship with the dude when he's making the deal with the goddamn cannon. Yeah, that's a man right there. That's one of my favorite scenes. But like, even towards the end of the climax where Davy Jones stabs Will, and he's like, damn, what? Fuck it. There you go, Will. There you go.
And then I like that they did the bootstrap knife as well. Like, that was a really good send off.
Mm-hmm. But overall, did I enjoy it completely? I don't know what was different compared to Dead Man's Chest, but I at least watched it in its like entirety. I didn't pause or nothing. I just went through the whole movie. But it's like, yeah.
I think the movie being like the first half without Jack does kill it a lot. But it makes sense. I mean, it was.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. It's the Jack Retriever movie. But shit, man, it's like as soon as he came back, it kind of jump started the essence. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I laugh when Disney even considered doing a Pirates of the Caribbean movie without him. I love Margot Robbie, but no.
Yeah,
don't do nothing stupid. Don't fuck up the money. Mm-hmm. Don't fuck up the money.
But speaking of money and Margot Robbie, last week was Barbenheimer. Did any of y'all see either of those movies?
Nah, man.
I did not.
I was out of town.
I saw Oppenheimer.
Yes, sir. I'll make it quick on Barbie. Docs is right about watching this movie. Really good movie, bro. Really good movie. I came in thinking it was going to be like bad or like average, but I will say the supporting cast shined in this movie. Ryan Gosling shined in this movie, and I'm not even like a big Ryan Gosling fan, but it was such like a polar opposite of what he does in his movies, and he stole the fucking show. And overall, like, I will say the movie does get preachy and a lot feminist, but I mean, it's what do you expect? It's a Barbie movie.
I did hear about that.
It's supposed to be that, like, and even then, I felt like it did justice for both genders. Like it helped for men and women. And like, if you felt a type of way, I'm not gonna lie, you're either a hardcore Republican or you're just like you're straight up like dickhead, bro. Like,
it was a misogynistic.
Yeah, it is funny. They take jokes at that. They say like the patriarchy, because Ken he sees the like.
I did hear that was heavily emphasized.
Oh my god! So, well, Ken.
Ken like brought the patriarchy or some shit, and the Ken's kind of revolted.
I won't spoil that, but I'll say that like Ken thought like the patriarchy was like horses and stuff, and like big trucks and getting respect from women. Like that's what he thought it was, and it's just funny like. The whole idea of having like Barbies in the real world and seeing how it's the polar opposite of what it is in their world, like Barbie Land is more of like women empowerment, and then you go into the real world and it's like, no, that's like the total opposite.
They said that shit fake.
But it's a really good movie. I do recommend watching that. It will, like, I'm not saying it's movie of the year, but I can understand it being in the conversation for movie of the year for some people. And I'm going to see people arguing, debating until the Oscars about if Ryan Gosling was a better supporting actor compared to Robert Downey Jr. Like they're neck and neck. But that's enough of that. Go watch that movie. Definitely recommend it. Oppenheimer. What did you think, Wolf?
It's an eye opener of how the United States government pretty much got Oppenheimer to create this bomb, and at the end of it, they just threw that motherfucker to the curb. It's good acting. It kind of like, it shows you a little bit of his life and how he was interested in astro theory. What's the terminology? Astrophysicist.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was into that. Because this was during like it took between the 30s and 40s.
Yeah, it was like 1928 or something like that. Around that's where it started.
28.
I think I can't remember.
I think it started in the 30s because Oppenheimer was he was in England doing studies. And that's when World War II started. Then later on in the movie, the Nazis were trying to develop a bomb. And that's when that Manhattan Project started to kick in. So he starts recruiting. Well, it's not him because there's Matt Damon.
Yeah.
He plays a general in the movie. And
He was a scientist as well.
Yeah, he said he's in the movie. He said he was an engineer.
Mm-hmm.
But they gather all the brilliant minds that know how to make machines, brilliant minds that know things about atoms. Like different people have different jobs, and they put all of their studies together to create the atomic bomb. And boy, that shit gave me anxiety of how all of this came to like the big moment. And when they showed off the bomb, dude, my heart rate was so high because when you see this, obviously it's acting, but this is real life shit. This is what can end the goddamn earth 15 times over. Because of this event, now we have what they call like nuclear deterrence. No one's gonna fire because wherever you throw down a nuke, you can't go to that area. That's why no one's shooting nukes at each other. Because in this movie, they created the atomic bomb, but also at the same time, they were doing studies to make a hydrogen bomb, which is more explosive than the atomic bomb. Oppenheimer didn't want to go through that crap because he understood how dangerous it got. But Truman, motherfucker, decided to go ahead and create the hydrogen bomb because one of the scientists was actually pushing that. He was pushing that to Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer didn't.
Yeah, Teller, right? That was the one that they wanted to do the hydrogen.
I think that's his name. He looks Italian.
He looks like he's yeah.
He looks Italian but sounds Russian.
Russian, yeah. It was Teller.
He was the leader or like the main guy who pretty much created the hydrogen bomb. America detonated that one first, then Russia, because in the movie, this is not it's not a spoiler. This is like history. The spy that was in the movie was from the United Kingdom. He was the United Kingdom communist. He's the one that told the Russia all the plans, and that's how they got nukes now. Because they were dealing with that issue at like the beginning of the movie, because it does like what they call a flash forward. And throughout the movie, kind of explains and it goes back and forth in the future and in the present, a little bit in the past, and back to the future, explaining all the stuff. And Robert Downey Jr.'s character, holy shit, you would hate that motherfucker.
I also want to keep in mind that Robert Downey Jr. only had maybe 15 minutes of screen time, maybe 20, and he still stole the show.
Yeah, most of the screen time came at the latter end of the movie. guy who played
Yeah.
Einstein he was all right.
He did
I
pretty
mean,
good.
Einstein lasted like 5 minutes. Like he wasn't like the center focus. He was just more of a kind of like a guiding hand for Oppenheimer.
But this is definitely RDJ's like best performance, and I'm shocked because in this late in his career, any actor's career, you wouldn't think they would like act their ass off like this. And
Shit, why not?
And I'm glad he did it because he could have been chilling, bro, after the Iron Man role. Like, he could have
Nah,
been.
man. I feel like a lot of actors like think about like with Zoe fuck.
Look
What's
at Dick Van Dyke.
What's
Dude's in his 90s.
What's Shawty's name from Guardians of the Galaxy? Gamora? Zoe what?
Zoe
Saldana.
Saldana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She wanna leave, she's stepping away from the role because she want deep in her bag. What do you think RDJ gonna do? He already was doing,
she
what I'm
got a
saying?
different bag though. She's in
Yeah,
two franchises that win abilities.
Hey.
She done
RDJ's been doing
no.
something. He been doing a particular role for over a decade, and he did a great, stellar job with that performance. If it wasn't for him, the niggas would still be hating on Iron Man for real. He's boosting that character. He boosted character stock, right? And now he want to expand the bag. And then I think this one helped him out because everybody's boasting about this one like small role, right? Nobody's talking about that Dr. Doolittle movie he did that was a stinker.
Oh no, I remember that.
You see what I'm saying?
I watched that.
Nobody's talking. Nobody said a peep about it. But this shit right here, this is where he gets to devil in and make some hit or misses. And right now he just knocked one out the park. So I want to see him in more shit because think about it. If it wasn't for Iron Man, he wouldn't really have shit because he was coming back from fucking up early in his career. So now he's doing this shit. This is his prime. This is basically his prime.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm excited to see him in more stuff, and not just him. Like a lot of the actors took a pay cut, of course, because they just want to work with Nolan. But fuck, dude, I didn't realize how many I knew there was people in there like Josh Peck. I knew who's in there, and even everybody that had a cameo, or I wouldn't even say cameos because they had roles that were mattered to the story, and they all did good. Like Rami Malek, he didn't say anything for an entire movie, and I know it's kind of a spoiler, but I mean, I'll just say there's a certain scene where he literally sets it off. It tames the story.
Exposes people.
Like, if you haven't read up or anything about Oppenheimer, which I went in there blind because I was like, I don't want to spoil anything, because then now I'm gonna go research and do watch some more documentaries and stuff. But man, he sets it off with his role. The dude that plays Huey and plays in The Boys and plays Superman in My Adventures with Superman.
Mm-hmm.
He's in there, and he did really good.
Florence, the Black Widow's sister, she's in there.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Florence Pugh. And
Titties,
keep in mind, listen, I already said it. The grade automatically went up 100 points just because of that scene alone. Florence is wifey. I'm just saying that. 10 out of 10. But in all seriousness, her acting was pretty crazy. Another cameo, I kept bugging. It kept bugging me, bro. Because I was like, this motherfucker, I know his face, but I don't know who he is. I'm like, I seen him in something.
What is it?
I saw it on Twitter, and I'm like, I knew it. I fucking knew it. Have you guys watched Tim Allen Santa Claus, from Disney?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. He's the elf.
I remember his helper, Bernard.
Oh, the right hand man.
Mm-hmm. He was in this movie as well and played a very important role. He was a second-hand Oppenheimer, basically, and it was just like a bro, I know your face. I was like, I can't think of who you are. And then, when I seen that on Twitter, I was like, I knew it. I fucking knew it because it was it's so many cameos in there, bro. Not cameos, but just actors in there that is just
Gary Oldman played Truman.
And I won't spoil that scene, but it's funny as fuck, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You talking about spoiling, nigga? This is history.
Nah, I'm saying there's certain scenes
where you feel like it's really
you have to watch it.
I'm probably gonna watch it, but sheesh.
It the Truman scene. I was in there fucking dying, bro. I
Okay,
was
question:
like,
Did
oh,
you see both these movies the same night?
No, I wanted to do that, but
You
I
wanted to,
saw.
because one is a 3-hour movie, and the
Yeah.
other one's
Well,
like,
the thing is, I saw Oppenheimer at, I think it was like 5 o'clock. Yeah, I
Did you
saw it
see
at
it in
5 o'clock. I
IMAX?
got out at like 8. I saw it in IMAX. I was in IMAX.
Oh my god,
shit. Hey,
dude.
nah,
My
you missed. Hey,
ears.
no, you
My
missed
But
out.
ears.
You missed out. My movie homie was telling me he got to see the early screening, but not just that. He saw the 90 millimeter joint or actual film.
oh, the 70 millimeter. Yeah, we don't have that
Yeah.
over here.
Oh damn, that's tough, nigga.
They literally, there's an article that was saying, I looked it up because they're like, oh, Oppenheimer won't be shown in its true form in Houston because AMC doesn't do it, at least in the Houston area. You have to you had to get that in advance because one homie, I forget, I don't know if he stays in New York, I can't remember, but his was booked out for like 2 weeks straight. He just barely got a ticket to see it in the 70 millimeter
Hope I didn't
shot.
get scammed.
Oh,
I go to Regal.
you go to Regal, so you'll be able to see it. But me, I watch I got AMC A-list, so it's like, it is what it is. I'm not stressing over it. Maybe one day, if there's a certain movie, I'll watch it in that. And even then, the Barbie movie, I couldn't see that the same day because it was already sold out. That the early screening, because I saw Oppenheimer on Wednesday. There was a Tuesday screening of Barbie, but that was sold out. The Wednesday screening was sold out, and the Thursday screening was sold out. But I got to get tickets. What was that? Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. Got to go see that with mom. She was like, "Hey, I want to watch it. Like, fuck it," and it was worth it, bro. Like, I was like, I'm not really crazy about this movie, but then left out. I was like, damn, that was a really good movie. I feel like this was a good moment for movie history because the numbers were going crazy, and I seen it when I never seen. The only time I've seen a movie theater crazy packed was when 2012 came out. I don't know if you guys went. That was crazy. Like, it was so bad they were overselling, and me and my cousins and uncle, we had to like watch it like on. We're sitting on the stairs, like on the steps. That's how packed out it was.
Wow.
Infinity War was pretty crazy. No Way Home was a little bit crazy, but it was different because Warwick was with us. We had rented out a theater for that one, so that was kind of a different experience. And this with Oppenheimer and Barbie, like, I seen how crazy it was. Like, they were packed out, bro. And I think that's just really good for cinema. But yeah, enough of that. Since Docs has that profile,
Yeah.
introduce our topic, bro. Man. You got to introduce it.
Yeah, man. Season 2 of Invincible, baby. November 3rd, around the corner for me and same birthday. You know what I'm saying?
Sir,
That's a
man.
gift. That's a gift.
November.
That's a gift. And I cannot wait. I really enjoyed the cartoon, bro. I think it's doing something interesting with the source material besides like the random gender changes like that. That really does something for inclusiveness. When you know you're about to clap the character anyway.
Wait, who'd they switch?
If you notice, the alien
I-
motherfucker on the team was a dude in the comic. So did that just to get him clapped, get her clapped. The shrink dude on that made the new team, they made a woman when that was a dude. That one's like, cool, I guess. Nothing really changes. Still just a shrinking motherfucker. No character development, nothing. You just shrink. But yeah, that's about it for the most part. And then also changing Amber. I feel like that one was like, I don't know what y'all doing. Y'all need to get that together. Y'all gaslight my nigga Mark. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying,
I don't fuck with her.
All I'm saying, why Amber gave him some cutty after he told her the truth.
Yeah.
The new Amber left him brokenhearted, so and gaslit. So like, what do you want me to do here?
But overall,
I feel like everything is very interesting. I like what they did with the Cinderblock nigga. Forgot his name. That's cool. I think the fight scene with Battle Beast. He
When
beat
everybody
the
got smoked.
dog. He beat the dog shit out them niggas. Oh my god. Like
Mark
man.
included.
And then just everything about that season 1 was great. So I'm already excited. Well, I'm just interested because I don't know what they're gonna do with the source material because things were different. They tweaked some things with the show. Like they got that shit early on with Omni-Man killing the team. That happened like a little bit later in the comics. So like the fact that the whole mystery is going on and everybody's trying to figure out what the fuck happened.
So it seems like they're fast tracking.
Yes and no. I feel like they just swat some places because I feel like it just changes the narrative a little bit. Not narrative. Well, it changes like the focus of it, so it makes it a little bit different, but like it's still the same because like nothing really changes. Like we see the same shit going on, but it's like it's
They're
like
making
stuff.
it more cinematic because with books you can drag things on many issues.
Shoot,
I
it's
see
not
what they're
like
doing. Yeah, they're
yeah,
kind
but
of
it's
like
not like
yeah.
it's not like Invincible had a lot of issues. It's only 144.
That's not that much.
Yeah, that's not a lot.
You see what I'm saying? That's not a lot at all. So it ain't like they not dragging a lot.
Is Kirkman like
But
gonna
they're like
change anything?
combining issues per season. So
Yeah,
that's
that
what they're
too.
doing.
Yeah. What'd you say, Saint?
I was saying, was Kirkman like, is he changing shit like he did with Walking Dead? Like, how's he like? You know how like Walking Dead, he completely added like new characters and like completely changed the lore in the first half of like the show.
I feel like it's minor stuff because he was talking about like a lot of the character changes, like I was talking about earlier. It was him and the old dude he made Invincible with his decision because when we made the series originally, those later years, we weren't really thinking about being inclusive and stuff like that. We just trying to get our ideal out, so that's why we made certain changes and stuff like that. Like Mark being Asian and his mom being Asian, well, half Asian and his mom being Asian. That's something they didn't really think about. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's something.
And Steven Yeun is badass. So
and Steven, yeah, no, absolutely, he is killing Mark, bro. Like this is, I really want to hear his how he sounds at the end of the series. Like, because like I'm envisioning like the last panel, and I just love it, bro. I'm excited for that. But overall, season 2, I don't know where they're gonna go because are they gonna bring it? Is it gonna be the old dude name? What that nigga name that was the multiverse nigga? Oh, what old dude name? Y'all know who I'm talking about?
I do, but I forgot his name.
Hold on, I gotta look him up. And I'm gonna be mad as hell when I find out his name.
Did any of y'all watch that special that they put out?
Not yet. I'm gonna get on it. That's dropped while I was
Oh,
out of
Adam
town.
Eve.
Yeah.
I heard that was tough.
Also, how do y'all feel about?
Oh, there we go. Angstrom Levi. That nigga. Oh yeah. That shit gonna be crazy because if we see the Invincible War, boy.
Yeah.
Boy. Conquest gonna pull up. Like, nah, man. This, bruh. We're in the presence of greatness.
Before we close that topic out, how do y'all feel about the season 2 being in parts?
I mean, I got no problem with it. I feel like they was already they was dropping episodes weekly when the first season dropped. So I guess they want to stretch things out a bit, and then I feel like that builds up anticipation. That's something that's been lacking with a lot of series nowadays because for the most part, they'll just drop the whole series on you. And that loses, I feel like that's what's lost. That's a lost art with television shows. Like, remember back in the day when some crazy shit happened, you had to really wait for the next week. No spoiler, no nothing. You just like, bro, what the fuck? Like, yeah, I am itching. You know what I'm saying?
That was Walking Dead.
We're missing that itch, man. We're missing that itch, and it's going to satisfy it. And not only is it going to satisfy it, it's making us even more hungry for it because it's going to be in parts. So I'm for it. You know what I'm saying? Because if it leaves it on a part where it's like damn, bro, I need that shit. They won. They did their goddamn job.
Now, I don't know if y'all play Mortal Kombat. I know Cheap Money does. I know Wolf does. I don't know about you, Docs. Do you
It's
play?
been a minute. It's been many moons. But yeah, no, the DLC characters, my boy.
Yes, sir, man. Homelander and Omni-Man and Peacemaker.
Homelander,
Yes, sir.
Omni-Man.
Yeah,
What's his
and
name?
Peacekeeper.
Ermac.
I mean, Ermac go there, Quan Chi, I think.
Quan Chi,
But
yep.
I feel like I like what they're doing, and I think the selection of characters is definitely dope. My only problem, or like what I'm confused about, is why are you releasing DLC information before your game even dropped?
Well, it leaked first. Some journalists leaked it. Like when they did the before they did the trailer for Mortal Kombat 1, a journalist leaked the DLC. I was like, oh, you kind of fucked up there. But hey, I'm cool for it, bro. Like,
I mean, yeah, but like shit, you still hold back the full truth. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Because depending on when you release the game, some people might forget about it because they don't actually see the picture. You know what I'm saying?
well,
I feel
I
like
know Homelander doesn't come out to like January. Is what it said.
Damn.
It's
either
like
way,
early.
you should keep. There's nothing wrong with keeping things like in wrestling, like keeping kayfabe. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's another issue. Like you see somebody releases information, and instead of like doing your best to like just keep it straight and narrow, shoot, they releasing the information before it even dropped. Like where's the surprise? I'd much rather have the surprise and be like, Omni-Man makes his stance, boom, next DLC, Peacekeeper shoots on, and then next thing you know, Homelander drops from the ground doing the goddamn T-pose and shit. Like, we don't get no surprises no more, bro. Like, it looked cool, but shit.
Thank Mark.
Oh yeah, no, that train scene. That's a great addition to the series that wasn't in the comics. Cause man,
That's good animation too.
Man, bro.
My only issue with this DLC is, listen, we know Mortal Kombat and Injustice, how that worked, how they reuse a lot of assets for certain characters, like how Superman played like a little bit like other characters in Mortal Kombat. It's like, I'm wondering, oh, there go Kiki. I'm wondering, is Homelander gonna play like Superman? And if that's the case, how the fuck is Omni-Man gonna play? Because they gotta play a little bit different.
If
Like,
they're smart, they're gonna create variants, like different variant styles. If they're
Yeah,
smart.
but I think they probably make Omni-Man more aggressive with his fighting style because he's actually a trained fighter, and then Homelander, you know what I'm saying, might be more
Homelander
might be more Superman-esque, in a little bit, but like less fighting prowess.
Yeah,
He's probably gonna be a range character, Homelander.
Yeah,
because Superman is a ranged character as well. He has like the combo, but you can just.
Probably play like Shazam.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
or like
I can
Black
see
Adam
that.
a little bit. Yeah, that makes sense.
Same thing.
Huh. I didn't think of it like that.
Yeah,
but
Omni-Man is a super. He's just not like Superman with. He doesn't have that range and stuff.
So are we in the consensus that Peacekeeper's going to play like Deathstroke or Deadshot?
He
more like Deadshot. I think like
Deadshot.
Oh no,
Kiki, what the fuck?
Oh no, you know what he's gonna play like? Kiki likes to use him as a main. What's that dude? The cowboy dude from Mortal Kombat.
So you're talking about? No, you're talking about
Aaron.
Aaron Black.
Aaron Black.
Possibly.
I think he might play a little bit like that, or like Terminator. Have y'all used Terminator in Mortal Kombat London?
No,
nah.
I've touched a little.
His gameplay is pretty fire, bro.
I feel like I don't know I feel like just for shits and giggles, I feel like they might give Peacemaker like variety, like that gun.
Oh, bro, I forgot about his goddamn helmet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
That shit gonna be ill.
It's more to it than that man than just that shit than just that gun. Like,
that helmet.
Yeah, that's what I said. He might play like Terminator because his variations, like he One variation he uses the gun heavy. The other one he's just a tank. He's just a fucking tank, bro.
Wait, look, why in your picture this dude Charlie Murphy smiling in Oppenheimer?
Charlie
You say
Murphy.
Charlie.
What?
Sir, that is a white man.
That is Cillian Murphy, not Charlie Murphy.
You know what I'm saying? What the hell?
It's fucking Arthur Shelby.
Thank you for correcting me. I mispronounced his name. My apologies.
Why? Because that movie was great. And this fucking picture is funny because it's literally the last shot of the movie, and he wasn't smiling.
He was depressed, yo.
He was like, "Fuck, I'm just destroying the world."
Good, man.
A chain reaction. Bro.
So picture that. Just he's smiling. It's like, yeah, fuck the world. Oh man,
yeah.
I got another picture, but I'll put it on Twitter. It's a Batman picture.
Speaking of Kirkman, did y'all even know that I didn't see anywhere this was announced, but I saw the trailer. The Walking Dead is having a Daryl Dixon show, and this dude is in France.
I
What did I miss?
know. I'm gonna keep it close to you.
Hold on, we can barely
Cannot
hear you.
Also, check the delayed team chat.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I just found that information out that one day you said it on PlayStation. I had absolutely no idea that they was even still making Walking Dead content. Like I really thought they was done with. I thought they was done with it. I'm not even gonna hold you.
No, I knew they weren't done because they announced a dumbass Maggie and Negan show. I'm like, come on, bro.
That motherfucker's still alive?
Yeah.
The dude that offed your husband, you doing a show? What?
Yeah, he
Going to New York?
He don't die in the book. He don't die in the book.
I know,
Wow.
but still, bro. No, I'm not supporting this.
So
No.
what, are they like teaming up or like?
Yeah, they're teaming up and going to New York. And hold on, you got a little bit of an echo, Kiki. I don't know what you got going on over there, player.
Kind of. He been talking through a toilet paper roll this whole time.
Yeah, he been.
Turn off your Connect mic.
Yeah, he got that Xbox Connect, but
Nigga playing telephone.
I just wanted to bring that up because I thought that was kind of funny. I'm gonna watch it because Norman Reedus is a badass. But I'm debating on actually finishing Walking Dead just to see how the outcome came. I'm kind of curious because I'm just like, how did
Nigga said that finale was probably one of the most redeeming qualities of those last couple seasons. I'm not gonna hold you.
I'm gonna hold you to that, bro. If it's ass,
At least
it's ass.
At least the Walking Dead community says though. I can't really.
Speaking of questionable stuff,
I
though.
ain't watched the shit. I ain't gonna hold you.
Well, speaking of questionable shit, y'all watch that One Piece trailer, that live action for Netflix?
1 minute.
Nope.
Nah, I just seen I seen some screenshots from it. I think the design of it not bad, you know what I'm saying? So it's pretty cool. But I don't give a damn about those pirates. So
I mean that like that.
One minute.
That's cool and all, but the real One Piece stuff is Gear 5 finna get animated. So who cares about that other stuff?
Listen, King not here, so I'm gonna get this one mid slender off. He was trying to tell me that it looks good and it's on point. I'm like, listen, I don't know what you smoking, but read me good and hear me good. That shit stinks, nigga. Looks like a 2-pack of ass.
yeah, chill on them, man. I don't think it's as bad as you make it seem.
Nah, bro. I seen mid
Like,
from a mile
you know what I'm
away.
saying? I feel like depending on the budget, they doing that damn closest.
You will not fool me. You can't finesse a finesser. They did that last time with that Cowboy Bebop.
That Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, okay. Listen. I ain't watch it because I never really care about Bebop. I don't know nothing about it. Outside wise, before the Shaq drop, it look cool. You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy. That's it.
Right.
It's all about.
It did look
good
cool.
wink.
It ain't bamboozle me. It ain't bamboozle me because I never watched it. Nigga. But anyway,
I know Jay Money was watching that mug and
Now
turned it off.
listen, but it looked good from the
I
outside.
watched the
Now,
intro and
how
turned it
they
off.
move forward with it, how they push it, it's on them. But the outside, all right, but it's all about execution. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
What else can you do? Because are they actually doing a show? They're gonna try to make a movie of it.
No, it's a show.
Yeah, it's a show.
Oh, it's a show. Then yeah, it's fine. Then it's fine. Then Bebop, they try to push everything into one movie.
No, that was a show too.
That was a show too, man. Same thing. Same thing. Because the way people talked about it, you would have thought it was just one movie, bro. I mean, dead serious.
Yeah.
Doc, you can't finesse it, bro. I'm good off that. That one mid.
You like Man of Steel, so I don't know.
Hey, watch your fucking mouth. But
What was I supposed to do, Dad? Just let him die?
Yes.
It's not a topic. I'm just gonna say He-Man live action got canceled. That was for Netflix. Didn't even know that was a
I'm
thing.
not gonna hold you.
That's not that big of a deal.
I'm not gonna hold
Not
you.
that
That was
big.
probably for the best. I'm not even gonna hold you.
It was.
Nah, bro. I mean,
was.
dead serious.
After
That's
that bait and
He-Man?
switch.
He-Man is best as an animated series, bro. That's it.
Yeah. Wait,
No,
Tom, you only saying that because you were part of the original series.
All right, you gonna chill the fuck out.
Like, Doc, did you watch that like He-Man show? Like, I think it was called Masters of the Universe. Like, and it was
Yep.
on
Kevin
Netflix.
Yeah, the
Smith.
newer one. Yep, that
Yeah.
shit was tough.
Yeah,
that shit was tough right there.
It was actually good.
That's
Yes.
what they
Bro, Skeletor is going crazy, and that. Oh yeah, because Mark Hamill plays Skeletor. Yeah.
Oh,
that was it.
that's all I needed to
Yeah.
hear.
Yeah,
That's all I
it
needed to
was.
hear.
And he put his fucking man. He put everything in there, John, bro.
That Savage
check that
He-Man,
out.
he went crazy.
But let's just go
Savage
ahead.
He-Man was looking like that motherfucker off of Primal.
Yes, sir.
Dude, let's get into this last topic, the main event. That's the one everybody's been waiting for. I'm like, Kiki, you got to be on, bro. Like, this is your topics. You go ahead and introduce this, man. Introduce this, bro.
So, guys, I think it was It was last week, right?
No, a couple days ago.
So we got Spider-Man 2 story trailer. So overall, how we all feeling about it? Well, first off, has everybody watched the story trailer for one?
Nope.
That's crazy.
Yes, sir.
Wait, I was not talking about that. Wait a minute. This ain't a video game podcast.
I'm talking about Spider-Man 4.
Talking about Spider-Man 4.
Oh, that.
Doom.
Wrong podcast, sir.
I'm gonna keep it a buck at you.
Survey says
I'm taking it with a real grain of salt because from what I've been seeing, it don't look like it's gonna be like an actual 4. It's gonna be like, I think they're trying to just include that boy in more multiverse movies. I'm not gonna hold you, but
how would you feel if Sam Raimi is allowed to do this, to do one more Spider-Man movie with Tobey?
I mean, at
What
this
would you want?
at this point, like the little kid in me that never got to see Spider-Man 4 still definitely wants it. But the adult in me has felt like, regardless of how we feel about Spider-Man 3, like overall as a film, it had a pretty solid ending. Like it pretty much it ended the trilogy off.
You in the restroom again, bro.
It ended the trilogy off very bittersweet. Like if anything, yeah, it definitely did. Like I said, and I'm not saying I don't want a Spider-Man 4. It's just one of those things. Like, would you keep it exactly the same? Would you change? Would you keep that original concept of having Vulture the villain when we've already seen Vulture in the MCU, or would you change? Or would you obviously change it to give it like a villain, like villains that we've never seen before? It just depends on what exactly they're letting him do, and they also have to give this dude like more creative freedom.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like in Spider-Man 3, he didn't really get to do what he wanted to do. Now, it would be cool to see him have like an actual send-off where he gets full control. Let's see why not. And it doesn't break the story, the continuity with MCU. I don't think it breaks it.
No, it's not. I'm not saying it would break it, but what I'm saying is like I feel like for me, I wouldn't want to see Raimi's version of Vulture if I already got the MCU version of him. You know what I mean? Like I would prefer to see a brand new villain that we never saw out of the MCU, out of the Tasmverse. Like,
Yeah, I'm not saying directly like the Spider-Man 4 that was supposed to come out. I'm saying right now, what would you want, like villain wise? Like what would y'all want?
Hobgoblin.
we kind of
Ooh,
got that though.
not really.
Shut up.
Like if you, and you got to think like there's really like the thing that people really like about Hobgoblin really was that mystery of who the fuck was behind that mask. Once we found out who was behind that mask, there wasn't really too much depth to it. Like, he wasn't really like, oh my god, like he's definitely a top 10, top 15 Spider-Man villain for sure.
You got your hand on your mic. What's going on, player?
You
sounded
throwing
crazy.
that mic, nigga. Speak up.
Be still.
He's definitely a top 10, top 15 Spider-Man villain for sure. But like, it's more surrounding like
That nigga talking
Yeah,
about.
I don't know. This
Hey,
nigga got-
no. Hey, yo, that nigga talking about. Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear.
crazy.
Gotta put this on the screen, bro. What y'all think though, Docs, Jalen, Wolf?
Or about Spider-Man. I mean, I don't know, bro. I feel like it's getting weird with these types of films where they like running back and then trying to continue something that's been like so old. Like, you know, I feel like they losing a lot of things from that time span. Like if they was gonna capitalize and make the fourth one, it should have been a good at max 10 years ago.
Yeah.
At the latest. We talking about what, 20 years? 20 years for a sequel? Are you kidding me?
I'll take
That
it,
is
bro. I'm
crazy.
sorry.
No, I don't know if I want it, bro. I don't know if I want it.
I don't even. Well, where are you getting the 20 years from?
When did Spider-Man 3 drop?
2007.
2007.
So it's only been about.
Damn near 20, nigga.
So,
Stop
yeah.
playing
Damn
with
near
me.
20.
Stop
It's
playing
near-
with me, nigga. Are you
By
dead
the time
serious?
it come out, Kiki, it
It's
will be
been
20 years.
17 years.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just
Because think
nigga,
about it,
fix
we're
your
in
mic, bro. Don't work,
2023.
Nick.
I'm just
You
trying
know-
to make sure where you.
You gotta do the math, Kiki, because it's 2023 right now. We're in a writer's actor strike. That gets done. Let's say they develop that mug and start filming 2025, 2026. It wouldn't come out to like 2027.
Boom. Like, nigga. Like, nigga, so like that's what I'm saying. It's like where's your starting point with this series at the film at this time now? Like what universe are we in? What possibilities happen in this time frame?
I'd
Ant-Man
rather
dead
the
for show.
Andrew movie though, the Amazing Spider-Man 3. I'd rather that.
Yeah, that could be okay. That could be okay because that's been close to a decade, and depending on how they do it, I feel like we can get something good. And besides, I always like Andrew's Spider-Man. That's probably one of my favorite in particular. It's just his Peter is lacking. That's what it is. Pause.
Wait, why you pause
That's
that?
crazy.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh no! I mean,
Is this a slang for Johnson? This is the new word. It's Peter.
Oh my god, I think that's the
Peter's
cutest
lacking.
wrapping up.
Oh no, my Peter.
But I mean, Kiki, since you just brought it up, I mean, fuck it, we'll close it out with that. The Spider-Man 2 game for PS5, they released they had a Comic-Con panel. I'm guessing probably because of the whole strike. Maybe it was planned even before that. I don't know, but they did a whole story trailer and whatnot. They got a console coming out with it, a controller. But what do y'all think about the story? Like, y'all really think? Because I know Jay Money thinks that Venom is Harry.
Harry.
yeah,
Literally is, bro.
well, yeah. It's,
Like it literally.
Venom got hair. Okay, I gotta see
like
this.
I know me and you, we talked about it. Like it's a huge possibility. Like it's still it was possible it could be Eddie Brock, but I always was under the impression like, okay, it's either these three niggas, it's either Peter, Harry, or they're gonna
Who are these
shoehorn
niggas?
Eddie Brock somehow. Like it's not gonna be Craven. It's not. I don't know who thought it was gonna be Craven, but
I still think it's Kevin.
I,
Part
I
of my mind.
think
I don't
Venom
want it to be.
will attach himself to Craven, but it'll be for a short moment.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that would happen. Because why the fuck not? But then again, if we're going, well, I was about to say that the creators for Spider-Man and God of War were the same. I was literally about to say that, but they're not. I don't think.
They're definitely
Because
not.
in God of War, they did have that discussion. Will Kratos use Thor's hammer? They chose to not do that obvious like take.
Which
So
was trash. They should have did it.
so they could probably do something like that where Venom doesn't attach to Craven, or they have Craven attached to Venom. I don't know, but I feel like there might be some sort of temptation because he's all about what, killing the best of the best.
No, Craven lives
Oh.
for the thrill of Craven lives for the thrill of the hunt.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
He only wants the best because he's been feeling like he's been getting this like trash, bro. Like
What is this?
I can't get jiggy with this shit.
I am not going back to the gulag.
Oh,
Pretty much.
oh man. Because J Money, you said a certain line that Harry said, like he wanted to change the world, but I was like, I don't know, because if you play the side missions and stuff in the little recordings, Harry says that like his whole goal is to like make a cleaner and better environment for the city, because pollution and all that stuff.
Okay,
It's not
Yeah,
good.
but I'm saying though, he was
But I
talking
see
to
what you mean,
Peter,
though.
and he was like, "We will change the world," and then Venom literally said it at the end of the trailer. I'm like, "That's Harry, bro."
I didn't peep that part actually. I gotta rewatch
Yeah,
that.
watch the trailer again.
Yeah, I did not.
And I
Peep
also
that.
feel like, and I also just think like it's kind of the obvious choice to go with Harry, just because you can just tell that Insomniac is really taking cues from
Dude sitting on his mic. You going crazy today. We going on.
from
Bro, what's going on?
TV show. So
I don't know what he just said.
I said, you can just tell it's Harry because they're taking cues from the Ultimate Spider-Man TV show.
Yeah.
Okay. Righty. I mean, I think this is a good show. If you enjoyed the podcast, definitely rate us 5 stars on Spotify. And if you didn't know we're on Spotify, we on there. Go follow us. Rating us helps us grow. If you're on YouTube, you prefer a platform, hit that like button, subscribe. Definitely share that mug. It helps us out, especially with the shorts. We're getting up there. But any shameless plugs, guys?
Yeah, you already know the usual. Watch a whole episode for the promo. You know what I'm saying? You already know. It's just the DOXBRND. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Alrighty, y'all, man. We out. You really think Nick was